everybody, and welcome to another episode of Controlled Chaos. I am Josh Wolf, and today joined by my friends Arielle Vandenberg, Greg Garcia, Sarah Colonna. Hello, everybody.
Hi.
How are you?
Hello.
I want to ask a really important question. Did anybody shower just for the stream today?
I showered. I don't really think it was for you. I think it was more so that I might get sex later from my husband.
Is that sex? Is that how you say it? Get sex?
Yeah. I say, hey, you want to get sex? And he goes, oh, that's so hot. And then we do it.
Wait, I do want to ask a question before we all get started. Now, Greg, you and I have been married for a while. Sarah, you're married. Arielle, you are engaged. Is that right?
Yes.
Does everybody here have a term that they use with their significant other that is a shortcut to sex? Now, Beth and I say, hey, do you want to roll around? Do you guys have a term, like a saying? Anybody?
I'm trying to roll around. That's cute that you say that.
Sometimes, like if like it's like kind of a joke, but it always ends up not a joke. It'll be like adult stuff is fun, and then we'll just do stuff. And then like maybe shit goes down, and maybe it doesn't. Maybe we just watch Netflix, you know.
Sometimes I'll try please. If I'm feeling romantic.
You know, I asked somebody that at my show, I asked the person by show that question, and his wife said, yeah, when he wants to have sex with me, he says, hey, you want to get messy?
I like that.
I like that.
I'm going to try that.
I have been known to say to him, do you want to, we should visit the penetration station, which, you know, is pretty stupid, but it's enjoyable. Yeah, penetration station.
All right, guys, let's get right to the game board. Let's throw our 6 questions up, and then we'll go one by one and ask one at a time. You'll pick the number, we'll reveal the question, and we'll get to the funny right after. Arielle, since you are brand new to Control Chaos, we'll have you go first. What question would you like to answer first? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6?
I'm gonna go with number 3.
All righty, number 3. Ooh, all right. Please tell me, and by the way, guys, we are playing. The winner today gets sent a pair of gloves.
Oh, wow.
I need
I need those so bad.
Oh, so no pressure, but here you go.
Those are hard to find.
Last week, somebody won a home phone.
Oh, and now
you
we get
still
it.
have it?
Well, I haven't sent it out yet because I'm not going to the post office. But here we go. Here's the question. Which 3 people would you like to be quarantined with? Here are your options. Martha Stewart, Brad Pitt, Sacha Baron Cohen. Or, Bear Grylls, Snoop Dogg, and Kim Kardashian. But Kim Kardashian would be IG living the entire time with her family. Here we go. Joe Rogan, Serena Williams, or you know who that guy is. I'm not going to try to say his name. Or last, Gordon Ramsay, Jewel, and Cardi B. Arielle, please tell me who you pick and why. Now, there's a lot of survivalists on here. I don't know if you know about Jewel, but Jewel grew up handling herself in the Alaskan wilderness. There were some providers. Oh, that's Bad Baby. There were some providers, not Cardi B. There's some there's some providers on there, and there are some annoying people on there. Who do you pick, Arielle? What 3?
I'm gonna go with C. I'm gonna go with Joe Rogan because I feel like I have a new podcast that just came out, so maybe he can promote that.
Good call.
He can keep me in shape, or you know, teach me how to play tennis or something. And then if shit really goes down, and you know, I got to get out of here, I could hop on my Tekashi 6ix9ine and get the fuck out of this town.
Yeah. The one negative to having Tekashi 69, having him in your quarantine, is that people are looking to kill him.
Oh, that's not a motorcycle?
No.
Got it.
No, that's a person. Yeah, that's dude.
Okay, I didn't know that was a person.
All right. Garcia,
it.
who are you picking, man?
Oh, did you ask me?
Yeah, who are you picking?
Oh, I'm going with A, Martha Stewart, Brad Pitt, and Sacha Baron Cohen. I feel like Martha is going to cook a lot for us, and also she's used to being locked up, so she won't get too buggy. I think Brad Pitt will probably be a cool hang. Plus, I'm sure he'll fuck my wife, so she'll leave me alone for a while, so that'll be good. And then Sacha Baron Cohen, maybe because he's funny, but I'm not going to use him for that because I'm a little over it. I think I'm going to have him just open Amazon packages for me.
That's good to have the king to have a tester, huh?
Yeah, let that guy go first. Let Borat get the
Yeah.
cooties.
I like your reasoning, man. I like your reasoning. Sarah, who are you picking?
Okay, well, this was kind of hard because like I can't believe you broke up Martha Stewart and Snoop Dogg, like America's couple. I mean, they should be in a house together during this.
Yeah.
But I'm actually gonna go with B because Bear obviously has the survival skills, so I'm just gonna go with that. Snoop Dogg, I'm not a big pop person, but I think this is the time to become one. So I'll go with him. And I will take Kim Kardashian because I feel like of all people right now, she has someone coming over, getting her nails done, getting haircuts, getting Botox, getting a beaver wax, all the things that I can't get right now. She has someone coming over. So that
is genius.
Yeah. Thank you.
I'm like so jealous I didn't pick her now.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think if you got Snoop Dogg and Kim Kardashian, they're going to go into a room and you're never going to see them again. But I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, you're going to do your three. That's true. That's
even better. Then her people can come over, give me a little Botox, do my roots, and she can.
No, you want Gordon Ramsay cooking for them?
I do. But
Gordon Ramsay seems obnoxious to me. I do like the Jewel thing because she'll sleep in the garage because I think she used to sleep in a Subaru or something, so she'll be fine with that. And I don't know who Bahad Bahabi is. I don't even know who that is.
She's that cash me outside girl. So there's no way I can.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Bahabi. That sounds like a hookah bar on Melrose.
That I go to.
Bahabi. I can't.
That's not how you say it.
I think the H's are silent. I think it's Bad Baby.
It's Bad Baby.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, she's so cool.
Yeah, exactly. And whose fault is that, though, that she had the H silent? That's not our fault. That's her fault.
That's not anyone. Yeah, it's no one's fault but her own. She's
Guys, I tell you all fantastic answers, but I feel like, Greg, you broke yours down individually with some sound reasoning.
Wow.
So point number 1 goes to Greg Garcia, everybody. There you go.
Ladies.
One step closer, my friend.
Oh, I can't wait.
to getting that dirty used glove that Josh
not you. Brand spanking brand new.
Okay.
All right.
new.
Greg Garcia, you're up next. What number would you like to pick?
I'm going to go with 2.
All right. Number 2, here we go. I got high last night and made a sandwich. Now, what do you think the sandwich was made up of? So I went into my turkey, lettuce, bacon, and mayo. Almond butter, hot sauce, and blueberries. Guac, brown rice, and powdered sugar. Or D, cold spaghetti, Kraft cheese slices, and chocolate sauce. Greg, what do you think I got high and ate last night?
All right, there's some interesting choices here for sure. And at first it seems like there's not a clear winner, but I gotta say, it's to me hands down letter A: turkey, lettuce, bacon, and mayo. Let me tell you why. Okay, you're no rookie when it comes to the ganja. Okay, this isn't your first rodeo. I think these crazy sandwiches, that's a novice high guy activity. Like if you told me you'd done 8 ball of coke, couple bumps of horse, and knocked it back with some meth, then maybe you're putting chocolate on spaghetti. But I got more faith in you. I think you go straight up regular sandwich because you're regular high. So I'm locking in with A.
I like that. Sarah Colonna, what do you think?
I agree with Greg in some ways, but I think you did B. Because I think in your mind you were still having healthy items together: almond butter, blueberries, hot sauce probably doesn't have a lot of calories. You probably and you were getting creative, and maybe you haven't been shopping in a while because you're too afraid to go out, and these are the only things that you could find: some frozen blueberries in your freezer, some hot sauce in your cabinet, and the almond butter. I'm sure you have a lifetime supply of that.
Yeah, I do have more almond butter than you probably have.
Yes.
I like that. Arielle, what do you think?
Am I allowed to pick the same one?
Yep, absolutely.
I'm gonna go with A, because like he said, you are really good at being high, I think.
Yes.
And if you're really good at it, you mastered the fucking high sandwich. That's for sure. That's the first thing you master if you're high.
Yes.
All the time. So I'm gonna go with A, because that sounds delicious. Even
I
when
will tell you, and here's the thing, guys. These are all sandwiches that I've had before. Just an FYI.
I believe it.
Just an FYI.
I've had B. I've had B.
Last night, I will tell you what I made was a B, and I'll tell you why.
Wow,
Nice.
nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Thank you.
The only thing that stops me from making A when I'm high is having to cook something.
Oh.
It's the bacon part that I'm always like, oh, I got to fire up. But I knew I had almond butter. I was toasting the bread, so my brain was like hot bread, cold berries. So I put some frozen ones in there and then dumped a little hot sauce for taste. That is exactly what it was. That was a 3-minute.
Did you enjoy that?
Oh, it was delish.
Good.
Yeah, and crunchy almond butter. Crazy.
Ooh, okay. That sounds disgusting.
Yeah.
I even got the frozen blueberries part right. Can I get 2 points for that?
Sarah Colonna, you know what? You can.
Thank
2
you.
points for Sarah Colonna. Congratulations.
Thank you.
on
Is
that.
that how this works? Can I just win?
You are.
Yeah.
You know what? Sarah, look, I'm even going to throw in another glove.
Oh my God.
Three
I was wondering if it was a pair or not. I was
Yeah,
hoping.
it's a pair. It's a full pair. Here we go. Sarah Colonna, you get to pick your question. Which one would you like?
Number 5.
5 it is. Ooh. I'm gonna do a buddy comedy with the 2 stars of quarantine. I think we can all agree that these are the 2 stars of quarantine. Yes.
Yes.
So we've made a couple of movie posters and possibilities that these 2 might buddy comedy up for, and you tell us which one you would like to see. What would you call this duo's buddy comedy? Option number 1: the tiger and the tripod.
What city are they in? I like that.
Option number 2: Black Exotic. All right. Option number 3: the mullets. There's a mullet on his penis. Okay.
This poor guy.
All right.
I know, I'm sad for him.
Option number 4 is your dealer's choice. You guys, if you guys can think of a better name for the 2 of them. But Sarah, since you chose, you get to pick which one of these feels right to you.
I mean, at first I was thinking like Joe, wait, what was that? Okay, I think Black Exotic is probably, I was thinking Joe Erotic would be a good title.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but it gives too much credit to Joe, and he's not really erotic. So I like Black Exotic, because then we have this poor man, by the way, who's dead, I read, rest in peace, but still bringing us all joy from beyond the grave. It highlights him more. So I'm going to go with Black Exotic.
And do you see this as more like a Romancing the Stone kind of thriller?
Well, I do now that I've seen the poster. Yeah, I could see a lot of swinging around, looking for hidden gems in the forest. Yeah.
All right. So
hopefully the nice black man, maybe hunts down Joe Exotic and kills him.
That might be a nice little
thriller.
Yeah, thriller. I like that.
Yeah.
Arielle, what do you think?
I'm gonna go with dealer's choice, D.
Okay.
And I think this should just be Two Men and a Baby reboot.
Yeah, oh, and his penis is the baby?
No,
Oh.
Joe is the baby.
Oh, I like that.
Penis is one of the other men. That's how
Yeah.
big it is.
Yeah. It's just another human being, and then Joe is the baby. Look at that little baby.
It's on it for sure. I think I would like it. This picture of him is fascinating, but all right. Greg, what do you think, man?
All right, I'm definitely going to go D. I'm going to try to come up with my own here. I did have the added benefit of going last on this one, so I have three. I think I'm going to give you my top three, but I'll lock in on my last one. I was trying to think of buddy comedies. Numb and Number isn't too bad. White Men Can't Hump. That's not terrible. And then, but I'm going to lock in on, I like those, but I'm going to lock in on Planes, Tiger Trainers, and Autoerotic Asphyxiation.
Yeah.
These are good, Garcia. I mean, I hope you're getting to work on these scripts right after we get off this.
100%. I'm doing nothing but writing things nobody will ever make.
Yeah. Well, welcome to my life. I've been doing that for 20 years. Well, I got to tell you guys, all great answers, but Greg coming in with 3 zingers at the end. Well done, my friend. Well done. A point for Greg Garcia. We're very well done. Guys, we're going to our first taped bit. We're going to give this a try. Our friend Kyle, who usually runs the board, you guys have met him if you've been in studio. He likes to make games for us. He came up with a very fun quarantine game. And so let's run the tape. We'll run the tape, and then we'll ask you the question. Guy, what do you got?
Hey, panel. Now, I'm sure just like me, you guys have had to go out and brave the coronavirus, go to the grocery store. There's been some pretty crazy people out shopping recently. I think I found some of my favorites, and I want to know which one of these you guys would want as your bodyguard in the apocalypse. This is a segment I like to call Pick Your Fighter. Now, this first guy, you might laugh at this guy, but he's a genius, okay? He looks like if NASA was funded by the city of North Hollywood. He's being safe. He's got his little cap on. I mean, what an incredible setup. I can't tell if she's trying to get jumped into the crypts or break into Willy Wonka's chocolate factory. Honestly, this is how I feel after all-you-can-eat sushi. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I really like these two because with the pads and everything, I mean, that's love. I actually think they're the scariest too so far because this was definitely her idea. And if he's willing to do this for her, he will kill for her without question. This guy's got a different vibe. This one is dark. I am death, destroyer of worlds, purchaser of Choco Twinkies. The worst part about this picture is it was taken 6 days into quarantine. This dude was in quarantine for a week before he became a Mad Max villain. Well, Josh, that's it for me. Can't wait to hear what the panel thinks and who they pick as their fighters. Chat, I'm hanging out in the chat, so let's chat. Jesus Christ. Later, guys. Pick your fighter.
Arielle, who are you picking to go into battle with? The astronaut, the blueberry, that couple, which is amazing. Reaper, who are you picking?
I think I'm gonna go with the boomers.
Yeah.
Because there's 2 of them. Well, that's good. And then also, I mean, I'd still get a period probably, and I'm gonna have to probably use one, and then I'd sacrifice one of those people, and I'd still have a bodyguard.
You know what? That's pretty good thinking.
I'd be like, okay, I'm taking that. I hate that I'm using it.
Yeah.
Oh God. And then I still have a bodyguard.
Garcia, who are you picking?
It's process of elimination for me because the blueberry and the Grim Reaper, they could be 60 pounds underneath all that stuff. And I need somebody with a little bit more weight to them if they're going to be protecting me. I'm already like $120 soaking wet, so I can't use them. The old people, I don't know. They're like one sniffle away from losing it. I'm not going to hold on to them. I got to go with the astronaut because I think just pure craziness. Nobody's going to mess with us with a guy with a 2-liter. Plus, he's hopped up on Mountain Dew or whatever the hell he had to drink out of that thing. I'm going, me and the astronaut are kicking ass.
Okay. What do you think, Sarah?
I'm going to go with the Grim Reaper because he had a Choco Twinkie in his cart, and that's how I want to go into the apocalypse.
He's a planner. That's true.
Yeah, those things, they don't expire. He knows what he needs when the world's ending. He needs a fucking Twinkie, and I agree with him.
Too, like I will just say this: 2, 3, and 4. They all seem to be like at grocery stores buying things or hardware stores. Where is the astronaut? It looks like he's in a school gymnasium or something.
He's like getting his passport photo taken.
Yeah. Behind him, what is that?
There's a little car, and then there's some kind of weird punch board thing on the left. I don't know where he is.
Is that a green screen? What's he doing?
I think those are like gymnasium doors or something.
Yeah.
I got to tell you guys, these were all fantastic choices, and I loved your reasoning, but I agree 100% with Arielle. 2 is better than 1. Listen, what if if somebody's coming after you, you're going to be able to outrun the 2 old people.
Yes.
You can be the fastest. You just can't be the slowest.
Yeah.
I'm taking the 2 over the 1. Arielle, your point, you are 1 step closer to your gloves. There you go. Congratulations. Guys, it is now time to get to our top 3 lists. I'll give you a couple of options of things that I would like to know what are your top 3 in this category. And the person with the best top 3 list wins a point. Let's see our top 3 lists. Our first one, Gauge. Oh, okay. So, Sarah, we'll start with you. Tell me what your 3 favorite slang terms are for sex.
Okay. Are they okay? Or sexual parts can work, right? Yeah, anything. Okay. First of all, I love a good old. I don't love it personally. I just mean I like this term. Let's just clarify. An ATM, an ass to mouth reference, gets me every time. Makes me laugh every time.
It makes me laugh whenever I hear somebody goes, "I got to go to the ATM." I'm like, nah. Every time.
Exactly. Every time.
And all I got to hear you say is ATM, and I'm laughing.
And especially when you then have to explain it to someone because they're like, "Why is that funny?" And you're like, "Cause ass to mouth," and they're like, "No, I didn't ever hear that before." So,
yeah, they're like, "What?" Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
I also enjoy, and I do enjoy this one personally too, is a good old fashioned finger blast. Finger blast is a term I will forever embrace.
Yep.
And be appreciative of.
By the way, I like how you call it an old-fashioned finger blast. Like maybe they're giving you some Werther's originals after they're done. Like
I don't know what you get after yours, but that's what I normally do get. Actually, I have a little bowl of them right by my nightstand.
And what's your last one?
I'm gonna go with the Cleveland Steamer. It's a good one.
What? Explain yourself.
Oh, get ready for this one.
Oh boy.
This is like me at the ATM. Okay, now go.
Okay.
Josh, will you explain a Cleveland Steamer to everybody?
Please.
So I don't have to.
Sure. I believe a Cleveland steamer is when there is poop put in between some breasts, and then there's a penis put in after the poop, and then there's a little of that action.
No, that's a chili dog.
What the fuck, Sarah?
Sarah, it seems like you're going to have to step in and do some clarification here.
I actually do. I'm actually realizing I don't think I know what a Cleveland Steamer is, but I feel like it involves poop. But now that we have had this conversation, I'm reversing my decision and putting in chili dog because that is funny.
Cleveland steamer is wait a second. The act of leaving a shit stain on the rib cage of a woman while receiving penile pleasure.
Oh.
Specific. What makes it so specific to Cleveland?
I mean, have you been to Cleveland? That's what happens.
I thought maybe the first guy to do it was like a soul singer named Cleveland from like the 60s or something.
Soul singer?
Yeah.
All right, so Sarah, you've gone Cleveland Steamer, ATM, and Finger Blast.
No, I'm reversing I'm taking out Cleveland Steamer and I'm putting in chili dog. Yeah, where you
Wrong.
poo on the chest and then you put the penis and you make a nice chili dog out of it.
I'm not okay with those answers.
Sarah, Arielle, how you feeling? What do you think? Top
I
three.
don't feel good anymore. Okay, I like how simple and it's like almost it's juvenile, but it's very like P and the V. I love P and the V.
P and the
I
V.
like that.
I love just being like did it all P and the V. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Love it.
I I'm into ransack.
Ransack?
I'm not into saying I got ransacked, but I think it's hilarious using that as a term.
I've never heard that either. There's
Maybe
been
that's just me and my
no
fiance.
ransacking over here.
Me and my fiance just say, well, she probably got ransacked. I don't know if that's just something we made up, I guess.
Yo,
I
ransack
like it.
sounds like a surprise.
Oh yeah, it's such a surprise. Like if you're not sure if you got ransacked or not until someone's like, no, I ransacked you.
It's like a crime.
It is.
Okay.
And then I like Boink. It's cute.
Yeah.
It's cute.
I just this is a cute little we boinked. I don't know. It's cute.
I think ransack, by the way, I love hearing new terms. That one I'm going to use.
You should use it.
Garcia, top three.
I like a little in talking about sex. I like a little bit of comedy, a little bit of sweetness, because that's really all I have to offer in that category. I got my three favorite are get a little stink on the wiggler.
So specific.
I also like smashing fuzzies.
Okay. Yeah.
Aw.
And then I just like how about a little horizontal refreshment?
Oh, refreshment. The last two sound like you could say on TV. The first,
Sure.
a little stink on the wiggler. I'm not sure it's something that you.
Can I just say right now how sad I am that I went first, because I feel like I really went dark and
You went really dark.
By the way, Sarah, that's why I had you go first. I knew I could rely on you for those three.
I feel so bad about myself.
Impressed by you.
I will tell you guys, I enjoyed all of these. Ransack, anytime I can get a new term that I'm going to use, I appreciate.
It's a good one.
Another new one that I'm never going to use. I mean, that I've never used that I'm going to. But man, I mean, Sarah, you jumped in.
You went for it.
Yeah, so Sarah, 1 point, one step closer to your close. And here it is.
She's gonna need that glove to clean up after that chili dog later tonight anyway. So I feel good that she's maybe gonna get this.
Yeah. All right, here we go, guys. The next top three list. Ooh. Okay. Please tell me your top three four-legged animals that you think you could beat in a fight. Garcia, let's start with you.
First of all, I think I could strangle the shit out of a house cat. I think I could take it down. I don't like cats. I wouldn't even care. Like, I do it for sport. I don't like cats. They make me sneeze. They make my eyes water. I had one when I was a kid. It tortured me. I used to hunt it with a yardstick and oven mitts in my hands. I hate them. So I might kill a cat later today just for the fuck of it. Just to put it in my head. So definitely house cat. And then I might kill two more house cats, but I'll pick I'll pick two other animals. I'll go gerbil, because that doesn't stand a chance.
Yeah, but gerbil that's like a rodent. Is that really like an animal?
It's an animal, Josh. I mean, what, did you go to school? These are animals.
Animal.
You need to be more specific in your question if you don't understand.
Right.
You're gonna hate my last one. You're gonna hate my last one then, because my last one I'm going with a frog, which is an animal and it has 4 legs, and I'll just step on that motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
I like them. Okay, Arielle, what
Right.
three four-legged animals?
I mean, fuck.
You don't have to do it for real.
Okay, I don't have to do it. I don't like pugs.
Okay. Pug.
I could definitely take a pug.
Yeah.
They're just so annoying. But I love dogs, so it's a hard one.
Yeah.
I want to go with does a spider monkey have 4 legs? Or does that have 2 legs and 2 arms?
Let me stop you right now because a spider monkey will beat the piss out of you.
Not the one that's hanging around the freaking Tiger King dude's neck. That one's a pussy.
Yeah, but the Tiger King has a
Pizza.
special relationship with that thing.
That thing's high and eats pizza, and I could take it.
All right.
I like your attitude, Arielle. I like it. I like it. Don't let Greg tell you what you can.
Yeah. Greg, you're killing things that you know you can kill.
I back off.
You're choosing things you know you could step on. That's so easy.
Third one.
And then a raccoon. I couldn't ever. That would attack me.
Money on a raccoon, by the way.
Fuck me too. God, why can't I think of it? 4-legged animals? My dog. I could take my dog.
Oh, I like that. Okay. Sarah, what do you think?
I'm gonna go donkey because they seem stupid.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
They
good.
just I feel like you could just like outsmart a donkey. I hope to pray I can. I'm gonna go turtle.
Oh, you have good ones. Damn it.
Yeah, they're
I fucking
slow.
suck at
Turtles
this.
are slow. I know you're just trying to take on a raccoon. I'm terrified of raccoons.
Same.
You're gonna get ramsacked by a raccoon.
You are.
What's my third one? My third one would be a 4-legged duck.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because he's already confused. He's like, "What am I doing with these other 2 feet?"
Yeah.
While he's looking at the other 2 feet, you just punch him right in the bill.
Exactly.
That's a good move.
Yeah.
Already
Good move.
confused.
Thank you.
I'm gonna change one of mine to a 4-legged centipede because that guy's all screwed up. He's all messed up.
Yeah.
He's missing so many legs.
He's so disabled, that guy.
That's a good one.
Guys, I got to tell you, so we might have to do a tiebreaker because I really do very much. I liked all your answers. I feel like, Greg, you went safe. Arielle, I love that you picked something that would, 2 things. That would murder you. Confidence, you picked raccoon and spider monkey. I would love to see all of those things happen. That sounds amazing. So we're going to do one last tiebreaker. Arielle, you're with point with this. We have a game called What Happens Next, where I just show you guys a video. I'm going to stop it midway, and then you're going to tell me what happens next in the video, okay?
Oh my God, I love this. Okay.
Here we go. Tell me what happens next in this video.
What the fuck is going on, nigga?
Okay. So there's water pouring out of an apartment complex. We're going to give you some options about what you think might happen next. Let's see the options. What happens next? Sunroof open equals carpool.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. By the way, I haven't seen these either. B, don't go chasing waterfalls. Oh, they like to get a little tricky. C, wet bandits strike again. All right. We're D, it's gator time. Now listen, guys, on all these, Gage and Anthony write up these options, and some of them are wordplay, and some of them they try to trick you, like they try to go all caps to make you pick that one. So I'll go first because I haven't seen this. I think because they went all caps, and I know how they do this, it's never all caps. I think this time it is all caps, and an alligator comes flying out of that hotel room. That's my guess, in the water. That's what I'm going with. Sarah, what do you think happens?
I'm actually going with that one too, because the second I saw it, I was like, some assholes thought they could keep a gator in like a bathtub or something, and it overflowed and water came out. It's gator time.
All right, Garcia?
I'm getting an America's Funniest Home Video vibe off this one from the start of it. I'm feeling like somebody gets swept up. maybe in this water. I'm going with B. Don't go chasing waterfalls.
I like that. Arielle, what do you think?
I was gonna go with it's gator time, but I feel like I want to go against you guys for some reason.
Well,
I want
because
to go with
you aren't that smart. That's probably a good idea.
except that's probably the one that's gonna go. It's gonna win. Sunroof open carpool. I feel like there could be someone in that car below there, and they'll pop up and be there.
That's a good one. Okay, guys, let's take a look at what happened. The only one that didn't get picked was Wet Bandits Strike Again. Let's see what happens at the end of this video.
What the fuck is going on, nigga? What the fuck? And this nigga comes out soaking wet. Like, whoa, what you doing, fuck?
What's the screaming for? So
I don't know. Is there an alligator off screen? Why are people screaming so much?
Did he rob that place?
I don't know what happened, but
Because the guy came out with that mask, yeah, and he was like this. Like, what was that?
Gauge, can you run that again?
I think that guy was the mask was a Corona thing, right? That was just he's the only guy that has enough sense to have a mask on in this.
Okay, so there's.
What the fuck is going on, nigga?
We have blood.
And this nigga comes
Yeah, who's this dude?
out soaking wet. Like,
Oh, okay, so he must have been a thief because that window in the hotel room is broken.
I don't know, man, but there's a flood. He's already soaking wet. Like I think this was maybe his second time doing this move. Like the first, like he thought this was a water park or something, because he was already soaking wet, and then he did it again. But this time he stumbled.
Let me tell you, whoever's car that is mad as fuck.
Yeah.
So
But it's like, don't go chasing waterfalls, right? Because that's his. Is that the choice?
Is that the Wet Bandit? What's the answer? Who chose me?
Right here, buddy. Right here.
Greg Garcia, you are the proud winner today of Controlled Chaos. You win a pair of gloves.
Oh,
Wow.
For your house. Is there anything you would like to say as a thank you speech for your victory today?
Oh gosh, I mean, this has to be one of the greatest awards I've ever gotten in my life. I got to tell you, it's an honor. I can't even think of any other awards that measure up to this. But gosh, I mean, I will say just thank you so much. And I'd like to donate it. Actually, I'd like to donate those gloves to anybody out there who needs them, because now that you basically picked your nose with them when you went up and smelled them, I don't want them. But I'll be happy to donate those.
You're welcome. You're welcome. You can put this glove over that Emmy you just
Oh, I'm sorry. Was that in the? I'm sorry. That's obnoxious. Let me get.
Guys, oh my God, another one?
What? No, we're good.
I love it if next time if I ever get invited back to this with you, Greg, and you turn around and the Emmy's gone, but the glove is there. That would be fucking dope.
All right, we'll work on that.
Arielle, tell everybody where they can find you and what you'd like to promote.
You can find me on Instagram, and during quarantine, I've decided to be a TikToker. My Instagram handle is @Arielle. It's just my first name. And then I just started a podcast with my fiance called Riled Up, and we just get riled up about things and talk about it.
It's not called Ransacked?
It's called Ransacked and Riled. Don't Google that. Yeah, it's called Riled Up. So yeah, it's my new podcast, and we're having fun, and that's where you can find me. Or if you like TikTok dances, follow me on TikTok.
They're entertaining, by the way. Garcia, where can they find you, man?
Oh, you can't find me anywhere. I'm going to stay in my house. When they give us the all clear, I'm letting everybody else go out for 6 months. I'm still not leaving. I'm on Twitter, but I prefer to keep it small. So please don't look for me or find me on there.
Just the opposite of me. I'm like, anybody follow me. Everybody.
You know what's crazy is that he's being serious. He's not.
I know, it's fucking cool as shit.
If you go follow him, he'll just block you.
I would love to say I got blocked by you. I'm gonna follow you.
All right. Good luck finding me.
Where they can find.
Instagram at Sarah Colonna, COLONNA1. And tour dates right now are obviously up in the air, but they'll be rescheduled, and you can find them on my website, sarahcolonna.com.
Guys, she's also, you can find her if you haven't watched the show Insatiable on Netflix.
Oh, yes.
She's on that show. The show is super funny. And Sarah, you are so good in that show.
Thank you. I can't believe I forgot to promote Insatiable. They get mad at me. So yeah, you got 2 seasons to binge on Netflix, guys.
You don't want to promote your show, Arielle?
I mean, I'll promote my show. I'm the host of Love Island on CBS. I think you can find it on like the CBS app.
Yeah.
I need to figure my life out, I think.
Great.
I'm all promoting TikTok, so selfish.
As usual, you can always see Control Chaos here. We're doing it twice a week now. Tuesday nights at 7 p.m. Pacific, Fridays at 1 p.m. Pacific. You can also watch my High Live on Monday nights. And I have a new Facebook watch show called Josh Wolf's Wonderful World of Weird, where I just go out and talk to weird people. Last week, they put a leech on my butthole. It was a ton of fun. Make sure you check out that.
Do you still have that leech? I saw they let you take them home with you, right?
Oh, yeah. I figured it was important for me to give it a name.
That thing's going to wind up on like a bologna and Fruit Loop sandwich at some
What'd
point.
you name it?
Yeah, man. When I start my raw diet, that leech is gonzo. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. What a great show for Arielle and Greg and Sarah, guys. So much fun. Thank you so much, and we'll see you next time. Later.
Thanks for having me.